Hello everybody! It's me, the Anonymous Mystery, your local nocturnal detective. And Mona, my trusty crime-finding dog. Tonight we are continuing Spine-Chilling Story of Abnormal Ramen by Recap. In our last session, we followed Maya and Yan, who tried a new pop-up ramen shop called Noodleless Soup. Yan loved the flavor of the ramen that was served, downing multiple bowls, but Maya was less eager to dig in. She is convinced that there are strange things hidden in her bowl, such as an eyeball and wires, and things take a turn for the worse when Yan starts acting strangely the following day. Unable to stomach anything besides cup noodles, Yan begs Maya to bring him back to the ramen shop, and she agrees, hoping to find answers. Tonight, we will continue to investigate the dilapidated underground facility that we stumbled upon in the basement of one of the mysterious pop-up shops. Who is behind all of this? What is this strange ramen doing to Yan? Where will these tunnels take us? And what is the purpose of all of these events? Let's find out as we dig right in. Should I get a banana? For the plot.
I'll have, a banana. I'll have, a banana. Cool.
Hey, could you draw my portrait on the cocktail? Rinse eye with water. I rinse my eye thoroughly. How lucky that I brought water with me. Yeah, look. I continue walking down the corridors. I don't know. The teacher waves it off. Everything is clear with you. Anyway, Yan, I'll see you at school this weekend to help the guys with the festival. But we're not going to the festival. Turn on the flashlight and take the pipe. In the light of a flashlight, I can make out a hanging man. A man this time? The phone is covered in an oily, greasy substance. Hello? Rena? Is that you? For a moment, I think it's my friend's voice. Hello? I thought Rena was dead. Or unconscious, or had a bad accident. Actually, let me let the story tell me what happened to Rena. Right, left, forward. You don't have to tell me twice. What? Right, left, forward. Damn, is this some kind of code? My memory is failing me. Right, then right again? Dang, your memory is bad. But don't worry, Queen, I wrote it down. No, it's not Rena. And this Rena, is she a good person? Who you asking? I don't know. Sometimes she acts like a child. Can you repeat the code? Sometimes she acts like a child and makes us and drinks off of my drinks. Sometimes she acts like a child. Who am I talking to anyway? You're one of those ramen maniacs, right? Are you a good person? What a stupid question. Of course I'm a good person. Well, probably. Remembering Rena, I'm not sure if I treated her right. She was so upset with me and Yan after talking to the teacher. There was no reason to be offended. Neither I nor Yan could go to her exhibition. Yes, she was wrong, but maybe I could have comforted her somehow. I am a good person. I don't know. I am a good person. Yeah. I am a good person. Silence. She hung up. Was I talking to this corpse? Or was someone else walking through it? How creepy. Almost by touch, I make my way out of this dark room. Why by touch? I have a flashlight.
Here and there, lamps, as if on some residual energy, still emit a faint glow. Guided by the dim reflections of the lamps, I find my way down. There's a descent here, and a turn left, and a turn right. Which way should I go? I should go right. I'm going deeper and deeper. Left. I'm going deeper and deeper. Left. I'm going deeper and deeper. I want to make a wrong turn. I go down to the floor below. I look around. Everything here is the exact same. Damn, why do I feel like I'm... Oh, damn, that hurts. I injured my leg. Want some healthy rebar? Damn, that hurts. Blood is flowing. Need a first aid kit. I don't have anything with me that could cover the wound. Damn, so much blood. Okay, maybe it will heal on its own. Damn, my PE teacher explained that I need to make a tourniquet to stop the artery. How am I supposed to make a tourniquet in some abandoned building? All these lessons are just pointless. Okay. I'll try not to put my weight on the leg. Where should I go? I'm going deeper. The wound hurts. The blood won't stop. I'm going deeper. I'm going deeper. The wound hurts. The blood won't stop. I'm going deeper. I'm going deeper. The wound hurts. The blood won't stop. Damn. I'm so cold and my legs won't obey me. Damn wound. I think I'm losing consciousness. I sit down on the cold floor. I need to sit for a while. Rest. I catch my breath and go looking for just a little dead end for... Look at that holographic effect. Going forward. I'm going deeper. Finally, I step into a spacious room. Looking up, I realize I'm on the lowest floor. So many wires. I sit down on the cold floor to catch my breath. I remember sitting in the hospital and staring at the wires of some machine. That was the last time I saw Rena after her accident. Hi, Rena. Hi, Maya. How are you? It's hard to stand. My head is spinning all the time. Concussion and blood loss, plus bruises. I'm sorry about your grandfather. He was driving, wasn't he? There's a heavy pause. Rena silently walks over to her bunk. She searches for something in the nightstand. After a while, she simply sits down on the bed with a book, puts on her cracked glasses, and immerses herself in reading. Rena! What do you want from me? How can I help you? Help? Tell me how your basketball game went. Did you play well? Did you beat everyone? Rena, why are you talking like this? It's not important. No, basketball is very important. Everyone should play basketball. It develops motor skills and coordination. It's such an awesome sport. You need extremely high intellectual abilities to hit the ball on the floor. Monkeys can't do that. You need a strong, sexy body to play basketball. All the guys will want a girl like that if she plays basketball. Girl, what are we talking about right now? Who cares if she forgets physics formulas, history dates, and can't write a sentence without mistakes? Alright, she's just making a dig at us because she's in a bad mood. Look, I can tell you're hurting and maybe your grandpa's dead, so I'll let it slide for now. But nobody's trying to steal your man. Who cares if she doesn't know her multiplication tables in high school? The main thing is she's a hot chick. Rena. What? Shut up. Stop talking like that. It's not my fault that you're so stupid. Shut up. Do you talk to Yan so rudely as you talk to me? I'm leaving the room so I don't smash the wall with the first thing I find. When I return, Rena is reclined on the bed, reading a book. Rena. You're not angry at me. You're angry at Yan. Fuck him already, you ugly bitch.
Huh?
Oh, it seems our trio's falling apart. The dating within the group is making our friendships dissolve. Rena, wake up. You're acting like a child. I'm sorry you overheard the conversation with the teacher. You're offended that he showed weakness and didn't protect you. Yeah, bro, you're mad at Yan, not me. But you're also acting like a child. You're offended that he showed weakness and didn't protect you. Yes, I'm very hurt. He chose the easiest and most convenient path. He didn't stand up for me. He betrayed me. He blended in just so he wouldn't have to go to the damn festival. Oh, is she like making herself bleed by freaking out like this? And so, in everything. No, that's not true. Actually, Yan is a good and kind person. You're just upset with what the teacher said about your work. And your grandfather. Oh, so that was her work in the classroom? Get out of here! Rena, calm down. Behave normally, don't shout. Rena leans over the pedestal and looks for something. A gun. She quickly approaches me. A knife. An alien keychain. Why am I so bad? She puts a knitted bear in my hand. Zuzu? Take it back. And don't ever come to me again. Okay. Yeah. I'm getting up. We need to keep going. Not much left now. For a while, I just walked through the large empty hall, shining my flashlight on the tiny patch of concrete under my feet. The only thing I can hear is the echo of my own footsteps. I can't make out the walls. It's as if I'm in some kind of underground parking garage. There's no walls here. Finally, I notice a dim light in the distance. Coming closer, I see it. What is that? There's something like a large niche in the ceiling. It's completely filled. The entire niche is a tangled mess of bodies and wires. Almost like a pool, only there are probably dozens of corpses. They're all tangled up in unnatural positions and tightly bound with wires, so much that I can't understand where someone's arm is and where someone's leg is. I'm feeling sick. So many dead people, corpses. I've only seen a corpse once in my life. Many years ago, I was riding the bus and saw a man lying at the bus stop. A fat man laying on the asphalt with his arms spread out. His face was covered with a newspaper. And next to him stood a man, covering his face with his hands in grief. How did I even end up here? I was looking for Yan. He isn't here. I need to go back and look for him some more. But how will I get back? I was walking on this floor. There are no walls there. How am I going to find my way back? It's miles in every direction. I'll never find my way back here. My thoughts will turn to mess. I'm lying down, holding my head in my hands. Panic attack. Yes, that's what a panic attack looks like. I'm going to die. Oh my gosh, I don't want to. I'm scared. I'm really scared. I'm going crazy, and I'm going to die. 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 I will go mad and die. I'm going to... No, these are bad thoughts. I'm not going to lose my mind. Everything is fine. I'm holding on. Everything is fine. My mom and dad are waiting for me at home. And Yan is waiting for my help too. He came here for the ramen. He wasn't by the pool. That means he went further. He's somewhere nearby. I look around the place where I ended up again. Large, human-sized skeins of wire hang from the ceiling. They're tangled, tied, and intertwined into some incredible knots. If there are wires like the ones by the pool, then... yes, there's a phone hanging from one of the cocoons. Hello? Is anyone there? Maya? Yan, is that you? Where are you? I'm here, Maya. Where's that? I'm everywhere. Everywhere in this building. It's too late for him, Maya. It's time to get out of here. Soon, probably all over the city. What are you talking about? Where are you now? Can't you get out of there? Yes, probably. Yan, let's go home. I don't want to, Maya. Why? I haven't been using his voice. Here I can... How can I explain? I guess I'm free from everything here. I don't need to decide or think about anything. If I want, I can feel nothing, just dissolve into the flow of information. It's like meat boiling in broth. First it's soft, then it breaks down into small fibers. I feel something similar here, and I feel good here, Maya. Yan, I need you here. Your mom, your friends, everyone's waiting for you. It will only be better for my mother. She won't have to constantly spend money on clothes, food, and medicine. You know it's true. She's always complaining about how much money she needs for me. Ugh. I don't have any friends, and even if I did, they'd be better off without me. I'm your friend, aren't I? Hey, that's not true. You're my friend, Yan. We agreed to go together and... Are we friends, Maya? Can you really understand me? You talk like a teen. You prove my point. You helped me get to the top floor. I don't need your help anymore. Go home, Maya. I almost said you're kicking me out again. Once again, you got what you wanted, and now you're kicking me out. Is it that unpleasant to talk to me? But I hold back. I understand you. It's impossible to understand another person. I learned you. You're not such a good person. Yeah, you suck. But let's say I understand you. We're trying to get him back. I understand you. That's a lie. You don't know how I feel. Your girlfriend didn't curse you when she needed you so much. You never saw how helpless you were. There, in the hospital, she desperately needed me, and I didn't know how to help. And it ended in a breakup. Yeah, she cursed at me, too. I may not understand what you're going through, but you're not alone. What's my favorite video game? What? You're obsessed with yourself. You talk about music, cassettes, CDs, records, all the time. Have you ever tried to get to know me? Did you try to get to know me? Ugh, I don't think turning it back on him is gonna be helpful. He called her a long time ago, and only once. Damn, maybe I should have spent my time learning more about the game instead of time with the bullies. Oh, I messed up. I'm just guessing. Blood corn carts? No. I hate this game. You don't know me at all. Did you even try to get to know me? You only talk about yourself. Games, games, games. Girlfriend. I came to your place and just wanted to play on the computer. Did you ever ask if I wanted to play? What I'm interested in anyway? We never listened to my music. We always went to see your movies. That's true. You never even tried to get to know me. I guess we're nobody to each other. I put down the phone and walked back at random. For a while, the police searched for Yan, thinking he had run away from home. They talked to me too. I lied and said I didn't know what happened to him. A year passed like that. It was very sad to look at the empty seat next to me. But remembering our last conversation with Yan, I realized that this seat has been empty for a very, very long time. We may have stopped being friends, but at least we parted as friends, and each of us went our separate ways. I never saw him again. Good end? Yeah, I hate to say this, your friends kinda sucked. I wonder how many of these endings are good endings. Rena, wake up! You're acting like a child!
Like a child? How can you tell me what I should and shouldn't feel?
Rena, stop it. Just calm down.
Get out of here! Am I doing the wrong thing? Am I studying the wrong subject? Did I enroll in the wrong art school? Not athletic enough? Not mature enough? Not lucky enough to avoid accidents? Get out of here, Maya!
Rena, I didn't mean to say that you're doing something wrong. Rena leans over the pedestal and looks for something. She quickly approaches me. She puts a knitted bear in my hand. Zuzu, take it back. And don't ever come to me again. Saw how helpless you were. There, in the hospital, she desperately needed me, and I didn't know how to help. And it ended in a breakup. I may not understand what you're going through, but you're not alone. What's my favorite video game? What? You're obsessed with yourself. You talk about music, cassettes, CDs, records all the time. Have you ever tried to get to know me? Say the game name. Damn, that guy from school, he told me about his game. What was it called? Ranseal Y Kezin. Ranseal Y Kezin. You really know me very well. Yan, if you don't get out of here, you'll never pass this game. That's true. Maya, my girlfriend never said that to me. We always went to see her movies. We ate what she liked. I bought her all kinds of gifts, but she only gave me store-bought cards. Ooh, feeling underappreciated. Maybe she never loved me. Well, people can love you in their own ways. There's different ways of expressing your love. Maybe she's just not good at gift giving or whatever. But I do think that in relationships, you have to be conscious of whether this is getting lopsided, where you're indulging more in yourself, and you should really take time to get to know your partner's interests as well. Even if it doesn't seem like they feel neglect, or neglect is probably not the right word, but even if it feels like they prefer to just do your stuff, I think you should still go out of your way to be like, hey, so what do you like? And keep it balanced. That's not true, Yan. She loved you, but in her own way. Do you think I didn't understand her? I think it's difficult to understand another person 100%. Maya? What? I think you understand me.
Well, of course. We've been friends since childhood. No, Maya. I think it's something else. What do you mean? You know me inside and out. You've always treated me with kindness and sincerity. You always watched me play video games at my place and never objected. You weren't bored. Well, you play interesting video games. We've gone to the movies so many times to see I really hope this does not end with him being like, I'm in love with you, Maya. Let it stay platonic, please. We've gone to the movies so many times to see films that I like. Maya, I think I love you. I knew it. What? I like you? Yan, remember that girl with the cap at Ranseal Y. Kezen? My breath catches in my throat. My blood is rushing in my temples, and I can hardly move because I'm so excited. Oh, okay. So, perhaps it's a mutual thing, and you guys were pining for each other but never acted on it, but it is kind of weird that you're also friends with his ex. But I guess she was also our childhood friend too. It's so messy. It's so messy. Dating within a friend group is extremely messy. Yes, she's your favorite. She looks so much like you. Yan emerges from a dense cocoon of wires and bodies. He hangs upside down, his head and shoulders free, right above me. You are so beautiful, Maya. Yan is different. It's not love. It's friendship. But you would never turn away from me if you were in Rena's place. Yan, but I'm not Rena. I can't be her replacement. I don't feel any romantic love for you. We're friends. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, we're friends, okay? I don't need to be a consolation prize just because you're heartbroken because our mutual friend broke up with you. Like, it's fine. We're buds, okay? We just need to process how we feel about the breakup and sort of change the trajectory of what we are doing, or like seek someone who we are actually interested in and not just someone who's close to us proximity-wise. We're sort of crossing our wires and mixing platonic and romantic love. I like hanging out with you, going to cafes, but love is something else, Yan. We're just friends. You're just like her. Oh gosh. I don't understand. I love you. Do you really dislike me that much? Yan, you're confusing care and love. You need Rena, not me. I can't be a replacement for Rena just because that girl left you and I happen to be around. That's right, that's exactly what I was saying. Okay, Maya, I'm sorry. You're right. A pathetic and callous person like me doesn't deserve to walk the same ground as you. Oh, I hate dudes like this. Please, Yan, snap out of it. Say it's just the ramen making you act like this.
I'm just a piece of garbage. That's why you don't want to be with me. You're just like too good for me, I guess.
Ew, Come on, Yan, you gotta snap out of it, dude. Come on, Yan, let's go home. Get out of this wire crap. No, Maya, I don't want to.
Yeah, if you don't want to be my girlfriend, then I guess I should just die in this cocoon. It's gotta be this way. Everyone's better off without me. And I can never keep a girlfriend.
Yuck. Are you ashamed? Come on, let's forget this conversation. Everything's fine, really. I want to kiss you. Oh, hell no. Brother, if you don't stand up right now. No, Yan. Stop it. Let's just go home. I'm too confused by my emotions. I don't want to decide and figure all this out. Yes, it probably sounds weak, but if you really understand me, you'll let me show my weakness and just let it all go. That's not what true friends are. Let's go, Yan. Alright, Maya, you're gonna have to put your athleticism to work. I'm gonna throw Yan over our shoulder, fireman carry style. Pull him out of here. You've always listened to me and respected my opinion, but I'm asking you to listen to me one last time. If you value our friendship, you'll let me stay. It's my decision after all. If you stay, you won't be able to complete your game. And you won't be able to romance that girl in the cap. You're right. But, you know, the time I spent with you was enough for me. This is the best romance of the best character in the cap. Damn, why does this make me feel so bad? Because he's guilt-tripping you, Maya. Don't fall for it, okay? He's trying to manipulate you into getting what he wants, which is dying here in this weird ramen wire cocoon. But you're not gonna fall for that, because we're a good friend, and we're a good person. We're gonna get our bestie out of here. Is he really so confused about his feelings that he didn't want to take responsibility for them? But who would want to? Goodbye, Yan, or kiss him. Oh, goodness gracious. Return to the dirt. Alright, bye, Yan. Goodbye, Yan. I say goodbye to him and leave. For some time, the police searched for Yan, thinking he had run away from home. They talked to me too. I lied and said I didn't know what had happened to him. A year passed like that. When I said I understood him, I lied. Now I know that for sure. Because only now, when it's all over, and when his words came back to me, I realized who he really is. Yan is a good person. Is he? I hope he manages to find common ground with himself. I miss him very much. Without him, it's as if something is missing in me. Some detail is missing. Everything seemed to be working, but the mechanism is slipping. Maya, Indiana. Me? You need a partner for this task. Excuse me, Kazimir Nikonovich? I will work alone. Why? Don't you want to team up with other students? That reflects poorly on you. A diligent student should be able to work in a team. I just don't know. I can't work with anyone. I'm afraid I'll have to lower your grade. What? That's bias, okay? You should only have a grade that reflects on your work that you've done. I'm sure there's plenty of people who've done a group project by themselves, okay? I'm one of them, alright? It all depends on the work you put out, alright? Even in the real world. Sometimes you're gonna have a group project and you're gonna have to lead the whole thing, and then everybody's gonna mooch off of your notes, okay? In that case, please write down all of the formulas we studied in optics after class. Well, who's that at the door? Sorry I'm late. What? Yan, it's you! How did you get out? Quiet, Maya. Not in front of the teacher. So, Dybowski, you'll be working with Indiana. Okay. Yes, sir! Hee. Now, is this really Yan, or is this, like, a clone made out of wires and ramen? Good to see you, Maya. Me too. So, listen to the task. You need to do everything according to these formulas. Clear? The teacher gave us a task. I need to mix cocktails according to the formulas on the board. I'm trying, but I can't get it right. Damn, I can't get it right. Maya, why are you pouring it here? Are you listening to what people are saying? Gosh, you clumsy thing, you almost spilled the glass on me. Yan, why are you talking like that? That's hurtful, actually. Damn, I could do this better on my own. Okay, a member of the other team will join you. Oh gosh. A member of the other team will now join you. You have to mix cocktails together with him. Oh my gosh. She was still at this school? Or were we just ignoring her in class? Or is it just like, because the years passed, we're in a different classroom that now just so happens to have all three of us? Rina Dagashvili, come over to Maya and Yan. Maya, could you please add strawberries to your cocktail, as shown on the board? Am I dreaming? Am I having a dream? Because why will we be adding strawberries in a science experiment? I'll do what Rina asks. Hey Maya, can I have your banana cocktail? But I've almost finished mixing it. I give my smoothie to Rina and take hers. I thought we were doing a science experiment. Like, am I dreaming? Now you need to pour it spoonful by spoonful again, but using a different formula. I knew it. I knew it. Ooh, but new background. This is... It's just a dream. Oh... Forgive me, Yan. Good end. 8 of 10. Is it a good end, bro? I'm so sad. Alright, let's see. We're gonna kiss Yan this time. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. I touch his dry, rough lips with mine. Ooh. Get him a little bit of Carmex, some Vaseline. I touch his dry, rough lips with mine. I think I should have closed my eyes, but I didn't. It's all a lie. He doesn't love me, and I don't love him. It's like kissing my brother. Ew. Ugh, what nonsense. Why am I... After a few seconds, I take a step back, say goodbye to him, and leave. For some time, the police searched for Yan, thinking he had run away from home. They talked to me too. Okay. Oh, so it didn't matter. Alright, then, in the... To be canon, I'm not kissing that man. I'm sorry you overheard that conversation with the teacher. Yeah, it would have been better if you had whispered behind my back. You have every right to be angry, more than anyone else. I just wanted to apologize and see how you're feeling. Bye, Rina. Bye, Maya. I leave the hospital and walk towards the park. Already at the fence, someone calls out to me. Rina? Rina falls. I barely manage to catch her and sit her down on the bench. Rina, you can't leave the room. Maya... Rina needs to catch her breath a little. I'm just sitting next to her on a bench, looking at the pond nearby. You know, Maya... Her voice is so weak. Yan never apologized to me. Yes, that's his style, probably. I'm sorry, Maya. I said some stupid things to you. You have nothing to do with this. It's not only my teacher who said that about art school. And they keep telling me that I'm... immature. That I don't think about the future and do all kinds of nonsense. That I need to prepare for university admission to a normal specialty. Or if I want to paint, I should go study in the capital. I always feel like I'm living my life wrong. That I'm somehow not right. That I should be different. Yes, I can understand you, my friend. I don't have any friends beside you and Yan. Guys are creepy to me. They don't like me. And I get bored with girls. They talk about stuff I'm not interested in. just like guys. They talk about relationships, about movies, what games they play, or who was at what party. Yeah. Or they listen to some club music, or rap, or heavy rock. How can anyone seriously listen to that? Oh my gosh, she is a hipster. It takes incredible mental strength not to tell Rena why a clean electric guitar is so much better than overdrive. Stand strong, Maya, okay? Right now is not that moment. Hold it back. Well, Maya, it's because of me that Grandpa and I crashed. What? I wanted to go to the Capitol to try out the entrance exams at the Capitol's Art Academy. Come on, Rena, what does that have to do with you? No one is to blame for what happened. Certainly not you, or Yan, or the teacher. Thanks, Maya. I'll try to get in there after all. Hey, you don't have to. I want to try. And you gave me strength, Maya. Thank you. Come on. We hug. Even though I'm scared to go, I'll definitely try it. I'll definitely try it a second time. I'll pass the entrance exams and start studying in the Capitol. Hey, is Zuzu still with you? The one I tied up? I always have him with me. Let him support you in an unfamiliar city. Rena smiles weakly. Hey, can you show us the wires on your body? It's true that you're covered in medical sensors, right? Yes, they're recording readings, mainly from my heart. We return to the ward and Rena takes off her shirt. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting up. We need to keep going. Not much left now. I've learned you. You're not a good person. Yeah, you're kinda manipulative, Yan. And you didn't apologize to your girlfriend for dissing her artwork in front of a bunch of people. That's kinda lame. I recognized you. You're not such a good person. Heh. Yes, it turns out I am like that. But you're still my friend. I don't want to be friends with you. But you're still my friend. If we're still friends, then let me stay here. No, Yan. As your friend, I can't let you die. I have to save you. I hear heavy breathing on the line. You're deciding this for me? What kind of friend are you? Is that what friends do? I'm your friend, and I'll save you by force, even if it's against your will. I dig my fingers into the cocoon of wires. They're as hard as steel cable. I try with all my might to untangle the wires. I try again and again. My hands are covered in blood, but I try. I tear at the wire with all my strength. With incredible effort, I manage to make a hole in the cocoon. Yeah, and yank him out of there. I pull Yan's body out. I check his pulse and breathing. He's breathing, but his pulse is weak. My arms are heavy, my shoulders ache, and the pain radiates to my head. I lift my friend in my arm and walk back into the darkness. I managed to save Yan by forcibly pulling him out of the abandoned building. Later, the police searched the building and found several dead bodies wrapped in wires. The newspapers ran a story about a maniac who kidnapped people and stored their bodies in some sort of sophisticated manner in an abandoned building. The maniac invented by the press was never found. Yan spent a week in the hospital, and I was called in 5 times to give testimony. When Yan was discharged, we stopped communicating. I felt uncomfortable remembering what had happened. Yan was just apathetic and didn't want to talk to me. 6 months later, he moved with his mother to another city, and I never saw him again. We never reconciled. It's unfortunate. But also, like, we saved him, but also Yan kinda sucked. Well, he probably wasn't that bad. He's probably a teenager. And, you know, you go through a lot of stuff when you're that young, so... I shouldn't be so hard on him. So we got number 5. We just need 6, 9, and 10. Okay, I'll accept your decision. Thank you, Maya. I am grateful to you. Forgive me for all the harm I've caused you. Now I understand what a great friend you were. Goodbye, Yan. Goodbye, Maya. I put down the phone and walked back at random. For a while, the police searched for Yan, thinking he had run away from home. They talked to me too. I lied and said I didn't know what had happened to him. A year passed like that. It was very sad to look at the empty seat next to me. Although none of the students noticed, I knew that the classroom had become a little colder. One evening, when I was at home, my cell phone rang. Hello? In the town where I was born, lived a man who sailed to sea. A song was playing on the lived in a green submarine, green submarine, green submarine. I don't know how, but he listened to that song. And he liked it. You're my best friend, Yan. Do I have like a Beatles mustache? Aww. Number 6 of 10.
Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna find a way to find my friends.
Okay, I think I loaded this one, so let's go with this one. I don't want to be friends with you. I don't want to be friends with you. You've become a completely different person, Yan. You've been a different person for a long time. Not the one I met when I was a child. Then leave. You were my friend once, but we've grown up. Goodbye, Yan. Goodbye, Maya. I put down the phone and walked back at random. For a while, the police searched for Yan. Okay, which ending do I get? Alright, we're breaking our connection. I see. It's impossible to understand another person, but we were still friends because we enjoy being together. It's fun, but in different ways. Just accept that, yes, you will be alone, but you won't be lonely. Maya, I'm not lonely here. What? There are so many people here, so many lost souls who, like me, wanted to find someone close to them, but they didn't succeed. You're saying that understanding is impossible? That's right. We form a thought. It gets distorted when it's put into words. The air distorts words. The auditory spiral distorts our words. Our brain distorts other people's words. But here, everything is connected. What do you mean? Like, with wires? Yes, I am no longer just me. I am others too. Here, understanding is possible. This is nonsense. Maya, you're lonely too, aren't you? No, I have... Was Rena your best friend? And she left us. We both didn't understand her. But that doesn't matter here. These wires, these threads, they're the embodiment of a perfect world. We are so lucky to be here. I just want you to join the network. Damn it, Yan! I don't want to join anything! Maya, you mean a lot to me as a friend. I'm sorry I never told you that. I'll be better for you. You'll get to know the real me, and I'll get to know the real you. I'm getting ready to run away. This probably isn't Yan speaking anymore. The idea of perfect understanding seems to have consumed him. People need to be forced to be free. A lump forms in my throat. I don't know what to do. Hold on. You say we're friends, right? You're my best friend, Maya. Then why have you never listened to my music with me? Well, yeah, flip it on him. Yeah, 'cause he was making us play 20 questions before. Now it's your turn. What's the name of my favorite underrated Beatles album? Didn't you offer? I literally brought the Revolver album I told you about yesterday. You asked me yourself if there were any good songs on it. My fear turns into hatred. Well, all we do is watch you play on the computer. Or listen to your stupid grunge music. Maya, what's wrong with you? I thought you liked alternative rock and grunge. No, brother, she hates it. She hates that. She's a hipster. No! But it's so diverse. Maybe you just need to find something you like among the artists. Damn, Maya, I thought you really liked listening to all that stuff. Where I am now, everyone likes alt-rock, because everyone accepts everyone else. I can't stand your I can't stand your Indian alt-shit stuff. Damn, well, just find something that suits you. Blueberries, Merkin Park, Evanescence, Gorilla. Maya, get out of there! She likes the Beatles! Or Beals, the Beals. Damn, Maya, join us. People here will explain better that alternative rock is multifaceted, that you just need to find your own sound. In the end, there's always Arvana. Everyone loves her. You can start with her. Dude, one thing I am really loving about this story is, like, the characters are complex, and they also have, like, a hobby. Like, Maya is, like, this indie hipster kind of chick, and she kind of sticks with the stuff she likes, and it's not the exact same as Yan's either. Like, Yan is clearly an alt boy, a little e-boy, and their friend Rena, I guess that also puts, like, a strain on your relationships if you're all super different and you branch away. But anyways, back to what I was saying. What I really like is that these characters are really distinct, and they're like a character archetype I don't usually see in games. Like, usually if you're a hipster, you're like overly so. You're always talking about, oh, coffee and like the negative impacts of eating meat and stuff like that. Like, well, I guess Maya also doesn't eat meat either. Well, no, it's not that she doesn't eat meat, she just doesn't eat pork. That's so interesting. I really do like these characters. Even though I do talk my smack about Yan and Rena being bad friends, I think it's really cool that they are bad friends. And, like, everyone isn't shallow. Like, their characters aren't shallow. You can, like, really feel them as people. They're a little more complex than I've seen, in other shows or games and stuff like that. I really love that. I can't stand alt-rock! It's so overdrived. Everything just blends into a mess, and the synthesizers are hammering away somewhere in the background. How can you torture a guitar like that? A guitar shouldn't sound like it's dying. This guitar overdrive, this strumming on muted strings, he's starting a truck, not playing a chord. No vocals, just guys in sweaters yelling into the mic. Wait, but Arvana is your chewed up shit! Please, I want Yan to, like, free himself from the cocoon just to yell at us to convince us that alt-rock isn't bad. Which, from my perspective, it definitely is not. I love some alternative rock. It's delicious. The mess of limbs begin to swell, forming a large, purulent abscess. Yuck, abscesses. Sorry, the abscess bursts, and something resembling a human... Oh my gosh! That's such a disgusting visual! The abscess bursts, and something resembling a human being bursts out of the wound. I throw myself back into the darkness and run at random. Maya! Take back what you said! That is so funny. And who will... This is hilarious. And who will take Kurt Cobain's guitar away so he stops torturing it? Oh, she is booking it. The places I walk through flashes before my eyes. Maya! I'm running. Finally, I'm out of breath. Phew. Even though I exercise almost every day, my vision gets blurry and my head buzzes. Maya, you... Yan! Yan! I hug my friend. Yan, we did it! What? We got out! How do you feel? Do you want to eat? No, I don't think so. Phew, yeah. What came over me? The power of arguing with your friends over whether your interests are shit or not. Come on. We fall into the grass, exhausted. For a while, we just lie there and watch the morning clouds. We've grown up. What? You wrote to me that you went swimming in the river the other day, and it was waist deep. It's not that the river got shallower, it's that you and I grew up. The river was up to our necks because we were children. Damn, that's right. I didn't even think of that. Shall we go swimming together later? My dad will drive us. Yeah, let's do it. And let's invite someone else. Kazimir Nikonovich, our teacher? Are you kidding? No. Buddy, no. What nonsense is this? A provincial river, how mediocre. It is in the capital that rivers are full-flowing. Let's go home, shall we? Yeah, probably. Probably. Where else are you going? I managed to rescue Yan from the abandoned building. Later, the police searched the place and found several dead bodies wrapped in wires. The newspapers ran a story about a maniac who kidnapped people and stored their bodies in such a sophisticated way in an abandoned building. The maniac invented by the press was never found. Yan spent a week in the hospital, and I was called in 5 times to give testimony. Finally, Yan was discharged, and life went on as usual. And that's how the story of the abnormally delicious ramen ended. Oh, and we went to the river. It was awesome. Yes! Super rare! Ah! The best end! Perfect! That means all that's left is ending 9. The only thing that bothered me was that my right eye started to hurt at night. When I was crawling through the ventilation duct, something got into it. I didn't have any water to rinse my eye right away. I even forgot about it until it started hurting. Something strange is happening to my eye today. I can hardly see anything with it. I'll take off my cap and see what's wrong with it. Is it going to be empty? Is it going to be ramen inside? Mob 100? Scoliosis? Oh! What? Wires? Why, I have wires in my head. We did it, guys! We got ending 9! And that has been Spine-Chilling Story of Abnormal Ramen by Recap. This was originally created for the Spooktober 7th Annual Visual Novel Jam, and I have to say, I'm thoroughly impressed with how much was accomplished in such a short time frame. There are a lot of different CGs, and the monochrome backgrounds combined with the chilling background music created such an intense, immersive atmosphere. I loved piecing together the different references sprinkled throughout the game and collecting all the ending cards. I know I was talking smack about the characters during my gameplay, but I adore all of them. I mentioned this in the video, but the characters in the game felt really realistic and multifaceted. Offhanded remarks like Yan's mother complaining about how expensive his medicine was hint at how deeply this sense of being a burden has shaped Yan's self-esteem. We hear Yan's feelings of shame and inferiority when it comes to his relationships with others in life. We can also pick up on the way people treat Maya. Their remarks imply that they find her recurring passionate rants about her interests annoying, and they consider Maya to just be a dumb jock. They treat her feelings dismissively and her presence like a nuisance. I think the game captures something important. The fact that friends do grow apart. Everything can't stay the same forever. Just like the story about the river, you ultimately grow up, and that doesn't have to be a bad thing. You can choose to accept the changes and grow alongside each other, or let the relationship fade away. The choice is up to you. Well, that's all I have for tonight. Remember to like and subscribe if you liked my content, and leave a comment on what you thought about the game, or if you have any recommendations. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Remember, stay sharp and stay curious. Bye!